can we learn from the last time the Labour Party were in government between 1997 and 2010?
I'd just like to reflect a moment. I worked in several regional development agencies at that time. I worked in Scottish Enterprise, a London Development Agency, and the East of England Development Agency. I also worked in the think tank, the Centre for Cities, during this period. So personally, I found RDAs full of motivated and professional people. Many of these people had 10, 20 and more years experience. Of course, regional development agencies, the government organisations with all that entails, they could be entrepreneurial, but they had to abide by government processes, especially with regards to funding and funding approvals. But for me, regional and local economic development became a serious, well-resourced business. I knew I could do great work for them. We held some great debates, helped inform and build knowledge. There was a great community of practice. We met with other RDA people and regularly shared experiences. We fought for resources and the best solutions for our regions. We were committed to evidence-based policy. I worked in a unit and led a unit where we delivered significant research and insights to help inform priorities and practice. And I liked the focus that RDAs had on delivery and results. I found it hard to believe that the next government in 2011 was perfectly willing to erase 25 and more years of experience and expertise that went into RDAs, because RDAs absorbed the previous institution's experience and people. So what are the lessons for the next Labour government from its previous term in office? I think having clear goals and missions is important, being open about who delivers and how, because most of the delivery won't be Whitehall departments of civil servants. It's likely to be in local government and their contracted providers and the third sector. Labour government needs to listen to cities, localities, as well as your own experts in Whitehall. The Labour government wasn't very good at listening in its last term in office. It didn't really listen enough to cities or localities, didn't respond well. Co-production is essential. You need all government departments, local government, business on board and pointed in the same direction. You need to evaluate and review policies from the start. You can't just do this at the end of your term of government, because the narrative has already gone and been taken by the opposition, most likely. You have to learn from failure. Be prepared for failures. And you can't learn without failing. I think in terms of visibility and feel, that's important and was missed last time. People need to feel the benefits of your regional and local economic policies, whether these people are in local government or in local communities or businesses. They need to be visible, the benefits. And you need capable, competent, energetic people who want to get things done to work in local and regional economic development. You need experts. You need a delivery-first attitude where it's all about delivery and results, and you don't get caught up in esoteric debates about functional geographies, administrative boundaries, complaints that public funding is too bureaucratic. Let me tell you, I own a business. Applying for bank account, bank loan, equity funding, it's way more bureaucratic involved than any government grant I've ever dealt with. Also, the Labour government needs long-term commitment, but it also needs to adopt short-term tactics. It will take decades to address the local and regional economic disparities in the UK. So we need short-term and medium-term wins to keep momentum and commitment going, as well as long-term commitment. Finally, I think the lessons for devolution in England to more local powers and control and economic development activities is that even if you have more powers and resources, you still need to have great ideas and delivery. What do you do with these powers and resources? You need great, energetic people who are experienced, who can deliver, and these people need to be curious and they need to search out the best solutions for your locality. You need long-term capacity and capability, and you need to win hearts in the short term and minds in the medium and long term. Devolution is an enabler. It's what you do with it that counts.